So, JD, something caught your attention the other day from our East Coast friends, even though I'm East Coast originally. I'm now tainted as a Perthonality. What's the spiel, mate?
That's right. So Liontown making headlines. I think everyone in the mining sector has seen the news. So they came out and told the market that they'd rejected not just one, but 3 bids over the past half year. So that culminated in a $2.50 a share bid, all coming from Albermale. That saw the share price jump, I think, about 70% on the day, topping over $2.50. So the market being a bit speculative that maybe Albermale will come in with another bid or somebody else might come in over the top. And this also put a bit of a fuse under the whole lithium space. We saw Core, Lithium, Sayona all have huge days. Now, something we've noticed between us is that some of these names, Liontown, Core, Sayona, are all amongst the 10 most shorted stocks on the ASX. And we were listening into the Chanticleer podcast down at the AFR, and I think they best captured it in the snippets you're about to hear.
Oh, well, yeah, I was just about to say I've conveniently compiled a couple of snippets from that Chanticleer podcast, or Chanticleer, however they pronounce it, and there's just a little bit of a divide between East Coast and West Coast. Here we go.
Whenever anything rises like that, there's always naturally going to be a fair bit of scepticism. The scepticism is particularly in the institutional investor market. This thing's come out of Perth. On the East Coast, the big brokers and the investors in Sydney and Melbourne can be wary sometimes of things that come out of Perth. There can be a bit of hot air around it. You know, they're diggers and dealers, right? That's the mining sector.
Yeah.
So, you know, every mining resource has a price, and I don't know, it looks like these guys have either got lucky or knew something that everyone else didn't, but they're onto a good thing.
Incredible story. I can't wait to see where this goes next. The Perthonalities versus the East Coast skeptics versus the US giants. So great fun.
There we go, lads. What do you reckon about that? How do you feel?
Perthonalities, that's a new one for me. I don't know about you guys.
I've never heard it before in my life, but I like it.
I think it's pretty telling of the difference in sort of mentality about especially mining companies from the East Coast. There is traditionally a lack of understanding, a lack of technical capability amongst the fundies, and that flows through into the journalistic coverage. It sounds like there's a good opportunity for a thoughtful West Coast-based media organisation to pop up and fill a bit of a gap there.
Trav, do you know of any good ones floating around at the moment, mate?
I think we're trying to build one.
Oh, there you go. Yes. No, God. No worries, AFR, for giving you a free plug on money of mine. So, geez, be rude not to have us on for a session on AFR, on the Chanticleer sometime, I reckon. What do you think?
Let's make that happen.